You know ready?
You're ready.
Everybody ready? This is the big one. Guys, welcome back to the Small Town Critics podcast. I'm 1/3 of the Small Town Critics. My name is Mo.
Kem.
Mohammed Hashi.
And guys, we got a return. Big return.
Return of the king.
The return of the king. Guys, we have a special guest once again. Please, round of applause, guys, for KenKen from KenKen Reviews.
Love that.
Ken, thank you for joining us. Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having me, man.
Guys, as you can see from the title of the video, we are doing a Dune 2, Part 2 review, directed by Denis Villeneuve. Villeneuve.
For your what?
Villeneuve.
For your what? Villeneuve.
Damn it!
You almost got it. Almost.
You sent me that video of that guy that was like, every time he reviewed it, Denis Villeneuve. That guy, he was struggling.
This white guy said Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, Villeneuve.
He said Denis.
Villeneuve as well, guys.
Yeah.
Really?
So somebody corrected me.
Wow.
Villeneuve.
Because it's got the accents in that
Bro,
on the letters, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Throws me off.
he's a French Canadian.
And it's not even Dennis, it's
Okay.
Denis, innit?
Denis.
Denis. Shout out to you, Denis, man. Cause and listen, I gotta apologize. Yeah.
Thank you.
You know what? Yes. Let's go.
Thank
Go
you.
on.
I don't know why you lot excited. I ain't apologizing to you guys. I don't know what's happening over here. I don't know what's going on over here, brother.
Who you gonna apologize to?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my movie lovers.
Oh yeah.
But Denis, my bad, man. I understand the setup now. I get it. Because
Oh, you're a non-believer before.
He was
nah,
unbelievable.
bro, listen, like
Oh, yeah.
but the thing is, right? I watched part 1 late, right?
Okay.
I watched it after everyone was saying this
Poor
is
from
9
him.
out of 10, this is 10 out of 10. They love it, yeah. So when I watched it, I was like, this ain't 9 out of 10, 10 out
Definitely
of 10.
went 9 out of 10.
This ain't that, you know what I mean? Like it's cool and everything, but it was a lot of world building, a lot of setup for the whole time, and it was super long for that, in my opinion.
You know, for the audience, I'm shocked he didn't put a Mohammed in front of that apology. But okay.
No, you're not getting one.
All right.
You're not getting one.
All right. Fair play.
But this one here, this was history, in my opinion. This is gonna go down for a lot of people as their favorite movie ever. I think. Like, do you know what I mean? For a lot of people.
I heard that a lot, by the way.
This was
the
the
screening that we're at. by the
Yeah,
way.
I heard that a lot as well.
Christopher Nolan said this was like the Empire Strikes Back. This is like someone said. I saw someone say this is like the Two Towers. This is like the Dark Knight. Do you know what I mean?
I saw that.
This is that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But
yeah, please.
I have a rebuttal. Or I don't know if the word is rebuttal. I have a question.
Real quick, no spoilers though. Yeah.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yeah.
Not even talk about the film at all. Is this being received so well because of the trash we've been getting in the last?
This is a great point. We've been absolutely starved recently.
So
He's right.
There was a question I was gonna
We
bring
have
up
been
because
fed scraps.
yeah. So there was a question I was gonna bring up about this because this was obviously meant to come out last year, and it would have been battling with Oppenheimer, which is up for Best
Barbie.
Picture, right? So
Barbie, man.
Hey, listen.
shout out
Sorry.
to Barbie every
Shout out to
time.
Barbie,
Shout out to Barbie every time.
Brother.
But I'm saying, yeah, if this came out last year, would Nolan have been struggling a little bit?
No one would be struggling. Killy would have been struggling,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, not for acting. Not for acting.
This guy.
Not for acting. Not for acting.
I don't think it'll be struggling. Still.
For Best Picture, maybe I agree, but not for acting.
And all the below the line awards as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it missed out on the Oscars. Can it still be eligible for next year's Oscars?
Of course, it's gonna be. It's gonna absolutely.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll sweep.
But
next year.
there's just probably so much coming out in a year that
Yeah.
can get me.
Yeah. There is. Yeah.
there are a couple of sleepers. Yeah.
What's
Possibly.
No. I'm just saying. This is him. This is him.
Denis is him.
Denny is him.
All right, guys. Non-spoilers then, man. Let's just get into it. KenKen, as our guest, please, can you hit us with a non-spoiler review?
Mega piece,
Yeah.
masterpiece, piece of piece, everything a piece.
Everything a piece.
Wicked film from beginning. And you know what I liked about the beginning, no spoilers, it literally kicks off where the last one.
Straight
They
after.
literally carry,
Yeah.
Yep.
get me, my man.
Did you catch the title card at the start before the Warner Bros thing?
Yes, I did, and I was surprised by that. I was like, I've never seen that happen before.
What was the title called?
It was Power of Spice is the power of life.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and then they showed the Warner Brothers thing, and then it started, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Hashi, non-spoilers.
This is an outstanding film, honestly. Like it's one of those films where like there was parts of it I'm just like, I'm starting laughing to myself at how incredible it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, I cannot believe what I'm seeing kind of thing. And at times I was like so taken aback by the visuals. Like it was overwhelming at times. I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. And thanks to this brother right here. This brother, he got us an early.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
I couldn't make it, but shout out to you, KenKen.
Listen, KenKen,
Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you so much for that, man. And we saw it. We saw it in glorious IMAX. We've provided food and drink. It's an outstanding
for free.
experience. For free. It was incredible.
For
man.
free.
For free, bro. It was just outstanding, man.
Oh my God.
Them things, sometimes you get some nice little food. So like Aquaman, there was like Aquaman teddy bears on.
Yeah, they better give you some extra stuff for
I
that.
collected like 7 of them. My kids, I was a hero that night in my house.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Everyone got 2 each.
Yeah.
Get me?
You gotta love that.
Daddy's lit.
Daddy's love that.
I know, that's amazing. That's way.
But yeah, there's a lot to unpack with this film. I love this film so much. There are a couple of things we are going to talk about that we'll talk about throughout the review, but just non-spoiler wise, like Denis did it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Kem, you got non-spoiler for us?
The only thing I could have to say is, as I said before in a TikTok post, is this is a statement for 2024. A very rude statement saying, come check me. If you have anything about you, come check me. We could talk about it. That's all I have to say.
Nah, this was incredible, man. This was and I'm not gonna lie, this might have one of the best third acts in a movie that I've ever seen in a long time. In a long time. Let me tell you something. You know when that third act is happening, yeah, there's a scene in that third act. I literally wanted to stand up and watch it like this.
Same.
I wanted to be like this.
Same. I know.
Like, you know how your dad watches the news?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to be like this. Like standing. I couldn't sit down, bro. I was on the edge of my seat. Yeah. It was that good.
Listen. I've got a little thing to call these kind of movies, man. This was an edgier seat movie. Like I paid for a full seat. Yeah. You know what I mean? The second time I watched it, but all I needed was edge.
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, shall we spoilers?
Let's go.
All right, before we get into spoilers, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Just subscribe. They ain't gonna do nothing to you. Like, just do it.
We've got Ken here. Subscribe, man.
You know what I'm saying? Click it. Subscribe to KenKen Reviews too.
Exactly,
you know
man.
What I mean?
Click it.
Socials are down there. You know what I mean? So yeah, but hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out. If you ain't seen this movie, we're about to get into spoiler reviews. If you don't care, keep watching. If you do care, definitely go and watch this movie for sure.
1000%.
Yeah, but spoilers.
Let me quickly say something
Ken,
about
please,
spoilers.
go ahead.
Rebecca Ferguson is frightening in this movie. She is frightening. You see the works, the inner works of how politics actually operates. She knows what she's doing. This woman is dangerous. And it comes through in everything she does, even in the subtle tone of her voice.
Yeah.
She played them all, innit?
100%.
Let me ask you a question about Becky, because she's Becky to me.
Like that, yeah.
Shout out to her. Yeah.
You see the voice. You see when they go into, is that
Wait, sorry, what's the Ben and Jesuit? Yeah?
Bene Gesserit.
Bene Gesserit. Bene Gesserit.
is it real? Do you think, or is it supposed to, guys, use your imagination kind of thing?
I never thought of that.
What do you mean?
You know when they do the voice to
No, but
compel
what do you mean?
people?
Is it real?
So, no, I mean, are these lots speaking through spirits, or they're just cinematography trying to use audio to let you know, yo? So, like, for example, when he goes, silence!
Yeah.
But it was like some demon voice.
Yeah.
Because
Go on.
from what I understand, when they drink that, they have the knowledge of all of the like, for example, when she drank it to become the what's her
Reverend
position?
Mother.
Reverend Mother, she had all of the like knowledge of the past of Reverend Mother. So I imagine it as all of them saying it at one time.
Yeah.
I don't think
What
so.
about him then?
I don't think so.
But he drank it as well.
Yeah.
No, but
At that
he
point.
had the power to do it before. That's why he was a special
There
one.
you go,
So
there.
he was all of this was the Ben and Jesuit sort of ways and teachings how to sort of manipulate people, how to compel people to do stuff. So he's already had that. he opened his mind with the worms, the drink of life, water of life.
Water of life, yeah.
So he only opened his mind to access to all the knowledge and everything. It has nothing to do with him having the voice to compel. Because in the first one, when there was on the ornithopter, and she was bound, she was gagged. And he had to say to the guy, release my mum.
Right.
So he had that power before.
Yeah, he did.
And he's now
yeah.
coming to his own.
You're right,
so maybe accessing power.
Wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The
Listen.
psychic link thing, but they weren't using it in this film.
Not that much. Obviously, she used it to
Oh, when she was talking with the baby,
to the baby, and also towards the end when she said to the other Reverend Mother, played by Charlotte Rampling,
yeah, they were having.
it's saying like,
conversation,
like,
they were
look,
talking.
you chose the wrong side, and she
Yeah.
goes, and it's just amazing. She goes, sides. There are no sides.
But listen, one of my favorite parts, you know when he said silence? She was like, abomination. I'm not gonna lie, I started laughing.
It's so funny,
I've
bro.
been to it in my house.
Yeah.
Silence! Hey, listen.
But with the even though we have the funny aspect to it, do you know how sort of
There's not really a funny aspect.
I know, but I'm just
yeah.
saying. But it is so profound,
Yeah.
like in the cinema, especially the actual the audio.
Oh.
It literally resonates in your chest when he said "sight." I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Did anyone have like I never watched this in IMAX, right? But is there a problem?
back.
Sorry,
Go
man.
back.
Sorry,
Go
man.
back.
Sorry.
By the way,
sorry.
by the way,
You ain't seen it.
By the way, Kemi, shout out Kemi,
I watched that else.
Mo, shout out Kemi. This brother's seen it twice in IMAX.
Twice in IMAX, and the reason why I saw it the second time in IMAX, because I don't mind watching it again. First time, I caught an edge seat in it, and I didn't. Well, I saw the whole movie, loved it, but it was an edge seat, so I was like this the whole time. I wanted the full
So
front one.
Kemi, you're like, what?
Huh?
You're like, just do that again?
You're watching
like?
it? How are you watching
Are
it?
you watching it?
like that bed up, innit?
Right, good.
But I'm just saying, like what you get in IMAX. I'm talking just.
No, but like what I wanted to say is like I don't know if it was my cinema or the sound mixing or something like that, but sometimes when some of these characters talk, I don't catch every word.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's your cinema.
that's your
It's
cinema.
IMAX, bro. I told you ain't seen film.
No, but there's like I don't know, like they're
It's a
saying
cinema.
sentences, and I'm like, what was that word in the middle
Nah,
he
bro.
said?
It's, everything was
Seen it,
clear.
bro.
Everything
You
was
haven't
clear,
seen
bro.
it.
It's just me.
You need
Just
to go
you.
back.
It's my fault.
This could be a Mo moment.
Yes.
Why is that a moment?
Yes, it is. It is.
You're not just changing the definition of Mo moment
It's
at
not.
this point.
He's right. He's
No,
right.
no,
It's
no,
not. It's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's
Like,
not.
what we doing
It is
here?
actually. It isn't actually.
No, but to be honest, you need to see it in IMAX.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
I need to see it in
And-
IMAX. Yeah. God, man.
This guy's a punk, you know
Go
that.
back- go
I'm
back-
trying to help him.
go
I'm
back
trying to
to
help him.
business, man.
I'm trying to help him.
To get back to the review, obviously the first movie was a boy becoming a man. You know what I mean? A prince wanting to become a king. And this movie was the man understanding his role and what needs to be done from the death of his father, and living up to his and finding his way. Because that's all he wanted to do, find his way. Because he talked to his dad about becoming king and whether or not he could do it. And fantastic speech by Oscar Isaac in that film. And now in this film, he even talked to his dad. He said on the Dune, like about halfway through the movie, about and he kind of just spoke to the clouds. He said, "I found my way." You know what I mean? He talked to his father. He said, "I found my way," kind of thing.
Let me ask Mo. Can I ask Mo? Do you feel for Zendaya?
Do I feel for her? Yeah, man.
Listen,
that was
heartbreak
deep.
for her, bro.
we
That
can.
was
We
deep,
can
man.
by the way, there's a whole colonizer aspect we need to get into. By the
No,
way,
listen. When like that last scene when he said, "Listen, I'll take your Florence Pugh
Hey,
as
that
my
was
wife."
Gangster. I'm gonna marry her.
no, but I'm not gonna like.
Ken,
You
he went like
to our
this.
Disney
He
princess.
went like this to him. And then he stamped this way and kissed that shit. You know what I'm saying? He
Hey,
told my man to
boy.
kiss my ring. But nah,
God.
people in my cinema like,
Oh,
like,
we-
do you know what I mean?
They're clutching their pearls.
Huh?
Clutching their
They
pearls.
clutch their
They're
pearls,
clutch- they
bro.
clutch them. Even in the advanced screen, like they were clutching their pearls.
Because literally 30 seconds before that, he said to her,
Can't breathe.
I will love you to the day I stop breathing, like, or something like that, whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Talking mad.
brother.
Oh, I've got so much questions, man.
Shout out to the Toxic Kings.
But like, I think we need to talk about,
Javier Bardem. Could we just do this?
I was just about to say,
Could
we need to talk
do
about
this?
Javier Bardem
He
quickly,
is
yeah.
cold in
And
this.
I think it's a perfect time to talk about Javier Bardem and also belief and how it's used in the movie as well.
Oh,
But let's go
yeah.
into that. Let's go into Stigler.
No,
and Javier Bardem.
because it's one and the two.
Yeah, 100%.
A
One
lot of
percent.
those,
Quickly before you move on to that,
yeah.
though, I think this was just as much a Zendaya film than it was
A Tina
Chalamet.
film, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man,
100%.
Totally, 100% agree with
I
that.
think obviously, I think there was a lot of chatter about the last one had Zendaya for about 20 seconds in the movie.
Yeah.
So now being in that, she's actually come and proven her worth in this one.
Yeah.
Because with Timothy Chalamet,
Yeah.
no,
Correct.
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
He's a
No.
Chalamet.
With Timothy Chalamet in this one, he done what he needed to do to get where he needed to get. She was the assist. She assisted him the whole way,
Yes.
and then to drop her off like that, it break my heart, man.
Yeah, it's cold.
But anyway, to go into Stigler, Javier Bardem,
Stilgar.
Still got. By the way, just an outstanding performance.
His
Having
comedic-
so much fun. I don't think I've ever seen an actor have so much fun.
But his comedic timing, man.
Incredible.
When he said, listen, when
I'll
when
be
he
the-
said, he's like, when he said, nah, I'm not the chosen one, I'm not the guy. Then the next scene, he's like, he's so humble. Like, look at him. Of course he is. Like, come on. Like,
But-
that was
Bro,
hilarious.
even with the last battle, the last fight,
Yeah.
and when he's like, Hakim!
Yeah. No, those ones there, they killed me because it's like every time someone wanted to be the first person to say it,
Yeah.
they'd be like, Paul would say something and be like, listen, Hakim!
And also like even when he says to them, I'm going to send you out onto the dune.
Yeah.
Just go through that little passage and come back, and he goes, watch out for all of these
The
things.
jinns
You know
and
what I mean?
the-
And he talks about the
Trapdoor
jinns
spiders
and the
and-
trapdoor
yeah.
spiders. He goes, not the big ones,
Not just the little one,
just the little ones. And,
but the little one's quite big as
and
well.
then he tries to scare him in it, and then he laughs. It was so funny, man.
Nah.
And even with the scene in the after they basically take all the water from Janice and put it into the water with the rest of the people, the past kind of Fedaykin. Even he says to her, you know what I mean? Don't ever give your tears to anyone.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
that
He just
was
takes
a
it off and he
bar,
just
you
like,
know. I had to tweet that. What did he say? Don't ever waste your tears.
On the dead.
even on the dead.
Even on the
Even
dead.
on the dead.
That's
But-
mad. And even when she was having morning sickness, and he's like, keep it in. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
goes, don't
No,
let that out.
what was that
Don't
about?
let that
I
out.
don't get it. Like,
Don't
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 waste
waste
your
your moisture.
oh.
Yeah, but
I mean, she can't help that.
but I keep on going back to Rebecca Ferguson though.
No,
Like,
she's one of my favorite actresses right now.
But there is so much in this that is so conflicted. I'm conflicted with her because one, like I really feel for her because she's even in that scene, she's like she's really sort of taken aback by the
sacrifice.
the sacrifice and the amount of water that people, and he said all the souls, and you could see. But then once she's opened up to the water of life, she's a witch.
But also, it goes into the religious aspect in it because she can see and she's really like emotionally affected by how powerful belief is. These people will not drink this water even if they are dying of thirst. You know what I'm saying? That tells you everything you need to know. And I thought religion in this film was used to really show the inequity of kind of power and trying to rule at all costs and trying to have true complete controlling power basically.
Do you believe that in fact KenKen, do you believe that religion was handled with care in this movie?
Yeah. I reckon they had a whole department that said, look, don't cross this line. Don't cross this line. You can talk about this, but don't talk about this. 'Cause
Right.
there's a lot of, how can I say it? Islamic mannerisms.
Yeah.
And Arabic
Mahdi-
used, yeah.
Yeah, in Arabic.
Yeah.
The
all of that.
Mahdi and all of
Yeah.
those things, yeah.
All of them thing there.
Listen, Al Ghaib.
But then the blend with, I don't know if it's witchcraft or sorcery. It was handled well. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
even obviously like the way they are praying was something that they kind of changed. And there was a slight difference in the book as well because there's more kind of like similar kind of like sujood kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas it wasn't. It was more kind of them putting their hands over their head kind of thing and kind of bowing down and coming back up straight kind of thing. So going back to your point, Kem, I felt they towed the line.
Yeah.
And I felt it wasn't kind of like a caricature of any like specific religion, specifically like Islam in this instance. But for me, what I found very, very interesting is how religion was used to control people and to control people of lesser means.
People have these conversations today.
Exactly.
They talk about like, yo, Christianity, Islam, all of these things, they just did that to control you lot and things
Yeah.
like that. Do you know what I mean?
Zendaya's speech hit
And,
different.
Yeah, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So everyone's gonna be different about that. You know what I mean?
I think that's a great. It's a great thing because it leaves people talking, and there's so many sort of conversations to be had after a piece like this.
Yeah.
The last thing I wanted to ask KenKen, do you think that the lack of the use of the voice and Paul's powers played a good part, or do you reckon he should have used it more?
So for me, I ain't read the books.
Okay.
I'm familiar with Dune.
Yeah.
And the bits of the history, but I haven't read the books, so I don't know his powers.
Yeah, me neither.
So what this film's done has heightened my anticipation for it now, because you get glimpses like the voice thing. There's clearly something in there. Man are riding worms and that now. Something's going on. I even sent a tweet about it saying this is like Space of Thrones. And the way this
Space
world,
of Thrones.
Yeah.
This brother
the way
can get soundbite.
the whole world is being built.
Yeah.
There's room for dragons. There's room for anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause you see, when you mentioned the trapdoor spiders, I don't like spiders. So straight away I was like,
Listen, there's going to be some incredible stuff that you're going to see in the next film.
Hey, but
It's
that
gonna be
scene when he had to control the worm.
By the way, that's a make or break.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, no,
set piece.
That was a moment.
That was the last test.
huge.
But then let me ask though, yeah. So obviously I'm trying to get into the logistics of this. So when he done the hook thing on the worm,
Yeah.
opening the flap was to sort of gain control.
Yeah.
Of like, was that to sort of like would the worms not submerge?
The worms is resisting the control on it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, opening the flaps, would it not now dive deep because the flaps are open, so he couldn't really.
So what I imagined was exactly what you said there, but then to turn left, he will open or close one side.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was looking, I was thinking like there must be some sort of logic to it because it's a big worm, and then like obviously opening the flaps wouldn't this.
The worm
wouldn't want to dive in. Yeah,
it wants to close everything before it.
They've
dives.
ticked everything. They've literally
They
checked
thought it out.
every box.
Yeah.
Every box.
We can go into the technical
that
stuff.
Scene was
Which one?
The way it
The
was
riding
shot.
thing.
The worm one. Yeah.
You know when the camera's behind him, and he's walking, and you can see the worm coming. You're like, what
Yeah.
But do you at that point was there any sort of worry that even though you know he's the chosen one?
For me, when they said, "Oh, it's a grandfather," well, I'm thinking,
there was worries still.
Yeah, I was like, it was mad. And
They're not small worms, man.
he's a huge man. He caught the biggest one. You know what I'm saying? And the way he dived down, and all you see is sand. All I see is darkness, is sand. He's going down. Then he hits the worm, and then he's trying to hold on, and you see him literally going airborne.
I have to be honest, that's the moment when I said, yeah, he's that guy.
He's that
Before
guy,
that, I didn't, you know.
Yeah.
Before that, I was still, you know how you said the first one is him, a boy becoming the man and stuff like that. Up until that boy, I still thought he was a boy, trying to like understand his place in this like world and being the chosen one and stuff like that. But when he did that, I was like, you know what? Shout out to you,
This
Paul.
is why you need to go back for IMAX. 'Cause I swear you can hear the sound of the sand grains.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna watch it in IMAX.
Okay.
The rumble.
Different. But now, okay. I know I keep asking questions. So I was upset the fact that at first I was a bit apprehensive of Austin Butler's presence in this.
Why?
No, I don't know. I think it's the Elvis. But then to have him for so short, I wanted more of him.
Listen, you know, this is.
I wanted more.
Nah,
of
but
him.
guys, it was actually enough for me to be like, this guy is one of the rudest boys.
Perfect.
He's a rude boy.
I totally agree.
Like,
with
do you
you.
know,
MVP
bro?
for me in the whole film.
Is it? No. Over Javier.
Bro, I ain't mad at it.
No.
I ain't mad at it. No, I ain't mad at it.
Listen
You
to
see
me,
that?
for any action film,
Yeah.
the source of a successful action film is the villain.
You're only as good as your villain.
You're only
A
good
hero's
as the
only-
villain.
yes.
Exactly. Bro,
And he was a bad
you know
boy.
when I clocked it? The Coliseum scene, yeah? I love a guy that can just be like, I'm ruthless by myself. Stay back. I'm going to do this on my own.
Stay
It's
back.
cool. Like, do you know what I mean?
it's
I will take them out by myself. And then Batista came. He thought, hey, you think you're that guy?
Bro.
You gave one little kick, bah, kiss my foot.
I love how they treated Batista's character. if you go back, obviously I'm not trying to get. If you go back and watch the first one, you realize after watching the second one, you realize
How fragile he is.
fragile, but he is a coward.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
He's a coward, and then you see it, and it's like, okay, yeah, he's really a coward. But when he fled,
He ran.
When he fled,
Yeah, he
you
ran.
could see this guy was really feared for his life.
Nah,
I
but
said, come here.
yeah, bro. No, and you see the one where he ran. Timothy had a little Batman scene. He was taking them out in the darkness
Yeah.
and all of that stuff.
My
and
guy
then he
was
saw
like-
them walking up, and he's like, "Nah, I don't
Bro,
know this." And he
Is it-
just
is
ran
it-
away.
is it-
Yeah.
Rabban was like, nah, this ain't me. This ain't me.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
ain't me.
I was looking forward to a Batista and Brolin fight.
So this is one of my gripes. There's subplots in this that weren't fully fleshed out for me. Like in terms, like Josh Brolin talking about, yo, Rabban, he killed a lot of my people. He gave me this scar, all of that stuff. And then when they met,
It was
he
quick.
very
Three
quick.
blows. 3 blows.
I was okay with that though.
I wasn't.
I was okay with the ruthlessness.
Why?
Like,
Go on.
no, the reason why I don't like certain things, I hate when it's prolonged. Like, you know, when you have those monologues, I just love the fact that he went in and did the job, showing the audience, in my opinion, that this is just a side piece.
No,
Don't
I get
worry about
you,
this.
but also at the same time, you can't be like, he did this to me, and then like, why didn't you just kill him like that before when you had?
because he
him,
never
you
had
know?
the opportunity.
Yeah.
He gave him a scar. They
No, but
rocked it out. They already
I
rocked it
didn't need
out.
monologues.
Yeah.
But I needed a battle.
You need
And
to
like 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds of them fighting. That's it.
I agree.
Just
That's
a little
all.
fight. Let him block the first one and then get the second.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He Assassin's Creed him.
Yeah.
Just walked up.
It was too fast.
But one
man.
thing, guys, we have to go back to the Colosseum
Oh,
scene, and even the scene before that, when you see who he is, literally killing his girls, cannibalizing them.
Hey,
by the way.
listen.
By the way, I was wondering how they're gonna show the cannibalism of the Harkonnens. I was wondering how they're gonna show that,
Bro.
and I thought they did a pretty good job of showing.
left it to the
What's-
mind.
Just showing how
The message was clear,
how destructive.
What's
they
wrong with him?
He was
Like, he's like, let me see which knife. Sing. It's like,
But-
sing.
Bro, it's not even the throat cutting. It's when he's like, he's like,
Yeah, he's like,
No. For me,
I'm
for me
like,
it was so
brother.
strange because the thing is, like, he automatically knows he's not shot because he put it on his tongue and
Yeah.
he didn't bleed,
Yeah.
and he still kills him and says he's not sharp. You know what I mean? Look, he just did it test on his. He didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Which is wild.
Even later on, when they're talking about like how to approach the battle or whatever it is, there was one guy that piped up a little bit. He's like, sing. He just killed him.
my pets hasn't eaten yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just,
But
Bring
also,
him to my quarters.
also with Fade, like, he's someone obviously he loves tradition in it. He just wants to be the best in it. This guy is like an emotionally like non-intelligent human being in it. This guy is he's a psychopath at the end of the
yeah,
day.
he doesn't really have loyalties
Yes,
or anything
not
like
at
that.
all.
Yeah.
And
brother.
we say
He's sadistic.
there you go.
And I loved it. I don't know why.
100%. Because
I hear you.
I totally agree with you. He's MVP, and he's MVP because he showed how disgusting a human being he is. Sorry, alien he is, and he didn't kind of take up too much of the film.
No.
And I just thought it was such a great performance from him because people were saying he can't do the accent. It was incredible, man. And I felt
the
like
makeup, even all
the
of
makeup
that
was
stuff
great.
was great. Yeah.
That the Colosseum fight though. I just wanted to mention one thing though before we move on. Obviously, it's under the black sun
Yeah.
of the
That's
planet,
beautiful.
and obviously the black and white, and just the way it looks is so beautiful.
Yeah, they done it.
And obviously, the two fighters are drugged, and you get that kind of like setup, and you get the actual payoff of like
Okay.
that fantastic. By the way, the first great kind of like combat scene in the film, outstanding
What, in
choreography.
the Colosseum, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
outstanding choreography.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I that was one of my gripes was the fights before that Colosseum scene. It was almost like there was a lot of cuts, not a lot of cuts, but there wasn't like as much as like for example that scene in the Colosseum and the last scene that
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about in a second, obviously.
Yeah.
It was just there. We just saw that, and we saw all of the movements perfectly and stuff. But the ones before that, I wasn't too satisfied.
Even
with
at the
personally.
opening, in terms of
I wasn't
obviously,
too satisfied with those fight scenes. But, bro,
The thing
Yeah.
threw me off though, the black sun. It threw me off because then when he was in normal light, he looked like almost normal.
Yeah, no, 'cause that's just how the sun. That's how the sun. The
Yeah, I
light of the
got that
sun.
in the end, but I'm saying Batista always looks pale though.
yeah.
He didn't look.
No,
like
there's a
normal
lot of
the
them
way
that
Butler
are way different. They look obviously. A lot of them are also half breeds. Because similar to
Okay,
obviously,
okay,
if
okay.
you look at Jessica, obviously she's a. You know,
did.
she's
Yeah,
half-
came out. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
and she doesn't. Yeah, she's got the black hair, but
Yeah.
obviously she hasn't been on the planet for that long. Underneath their black sun,
My-
I don't know why they don't look like that.
As well as obviously you've got Paul with the eyes, obviously being on Arrakis.
Yeah.
And obviously he's now, because he's been there for so long, his eyes now turn blue.
And throughout the movie they're getting bluer and bluer and bluer as well.
But yeah, literally.
Do you know all that stuff because of the books?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's a little problem.
Because I haven't
though,
read the books.
Yeah.
There are those very small details.
I'm praying there's some revival, because Butler needs to come back.
Don't spoil it, man.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Just wait. But okay, could we talk about the Baron and obviously Rebecca's character?
Can I just say something?
Vladimir Harkonnen, go on.
Yeah.
Can I say something though? You know when they came and they started like bombing all of the mountains,
Yeah.
and then King Kong Bundy was like, he looks like King. Hey, listen, Google King Kong Bundy. He looks like him.
Yeah.
He was like, guns. What
Good,
a smart idea.
good old fashioned idea.
Yeah, I was like, you didn't think about this? Like you had?
No, but he went running the show before.
Who,
It was
Baron?
Rabon. It was Rabon.
It was Rabon.
Rabon was
Batista.
on
He was running the show.
But he could have easily told him do that though. Like, I don't understand.
Again, Batista.
Competition, I think, something like that. No?
Yeah, but Batista's clearly he's not competent. He's going through everything with rage and.
No, I don't know. I just in that moment I just thought to myself, this is the first time you'd have thought of that idea, like to do
To
that.
be fair, it was Fade's idea though.
Yeah.
The artillery.
No,
And
but
he
anybody's idea, like any one of us, I feel like would have been
but-
like, just do that.
No, but yes,
first. Like,
they didn't. Well, to my understanding, they didn't actually know the location. They didn't know the location of where they were.
So they
No,
just
but I think he's saying
bombed
so like
indiscriminately.
even from the first film,
yeah.
there's lack of guns.
Yes.
But for me, that's why I liked the film,
Right.
because it was more hand to hand
Yeah.
sword fighting. I
Yeah.
prefer it.
Just a bit of background for you guys who are non-book readers. This is obviously set in
Whoa,
10,000.
whoa.
It felt like an attack, man.
Yeah, choose your words carefully.
I got it all by myself.
What we doing?
sorry. My bad, guys. But obviously, this is set in like the 10,000s, in it. So that world has made a conscious effort to forego any technology in regards to computers and AI as well, specifically AI and computers. Hence the reason why they have technology that looks not primitive, but different to anything of our time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not that like the imagination on like the technology that they did have. Like for example, Florence Pugh when she's logging things, and that machine that's just spinning around and is right. I'm like, I would in a million years I wouldn't think of something like that.
Yeah.
Like I would never think of something like that.
Yeah.
Like his mind is crazy. This guy.
Sorry, one point I need to add to that is the reason being is because spice entering the world when it did opened up people's minds and stuff like that, and they thought, let's not concentrate on anything else in life other than spice. Hence the reason why spice is so important in that world. It's like the most important thing. It's their currency, it's their fuel, it's everything. You know what I'm saying?
My last point on Butler.
Yeah.
I liked his story arc because it reminded me of Achilles.
Yes.
In Troy,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
A character, he's a problem, but we need him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Butler was a big problem.
He was.
And he fighted
Do
with
you reckon he? Because there was times that I felt that he could have been an ally to Paul because he's so. Don't reason. Hear me out. Because he's all about honor. Yeah. Even though he's sadistic, he's still about honor. Because when he fought the guy in the Colosseum, even though the Baron sort of kind of set him up, he still accepted the fact. He enjoyed the fact. He relished the fact
and
that
also,
it was a fair fight.
Also, he started the movie the way he ended it. He said, "You know what I mean? You fought well, Atreides."
Yeah.
And he died saying, "You fought well, Atreides."
But you know what I didn't. Obviously, on the second watch, you know what I didn't realize. Yeah. You saw the fatal poke.
Cam, this is
the fatal poke.
So this is the great thing about the rewatch because you could see certain parts of the film in the flashbacks and what was to come in it, stuff like that. And you saw the final blow.
You're watching IMAX.
Yo,
I told you already. I'm on you today, bro. I can't believe
he's on you, bro.
I couldn't see the full screen in it. I didn't see the. Yeah, they cut that one out.
So they show it at the start and towards the end after he's drank from the water of life.
Yeah.
He's talking about all the possibilities he sees, and he sees a way. He sees a narrow way through.
Doctor Strange thing.
You know what I mean?
Doctor Strange thing. I hear it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, but that was cold.
But yeah, no. That's his granddaddy, Baron.
Yeah.
Is his granddad,
bro.
And
The way he finished it, again, going back to the quick get it done. I love it. Forget all that long talk,
one,
man.
No, that one I can understand getting it done because like
Get the long talk, man. Just get the job
he
done.
was being
man.
carried by balloons the whole episode. Like
that
that
whole
was easy.
scene was man walked past a whole army,
Yeah.
stabbed man, and then
For his dad, you know.
went to speak to
Chris
the
Walken.
top dog. Yeah, Chris Walken.
Emperor.
There's bare guards, but like, why are you shook?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The guy, hey,
They didn't believe he was alive, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, they didn't believe
Bro,
he was alive
he's
up
him.
until that point.
He's him.
Nah, he is him. He is him.
he's him, man.
He's him.
Again, going back to Zendaya, man. Johnny, I'm upset,
Sure.
man.
Nah, but his name was Paul though, man. They should call him Jamal or something, man.
But wait, that is a great. You know what, Mo? Mo, let's talk about this now. That's a great segue. The whole kind of white savior aspect of the film, innit? You can't really get away from it, innit? What did you guys think of that? And did you think they've dealt with it well? How do you think audiences are going to take it? For me, I know what's to come in it, but I just want to kind of like understand what you guys think of that.
What, as in the whole white savior thing being a problem?
Yes, and whether or not it's a specific problem for this film.
Nah.
No, I don't think so. I didn't even think about it.
This movie done everything too well for me to even think about that.
So
Is there a discourse on that?
there's a huge discourse on
I didn't even think about that.
And for me, I agree with Kem because you see the fact that this guy at the start, he said, I want you guys to lead, all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Doing the right things. And then
Right.
as soon as he drinks from the water of life, a man that is meant to break the will basically says, I'm going to continue the will. I'm just going to be the one on top. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it ends. So it doesn't show, for me, Paul's not a hero.
I'm reading the book.
Paul's a villain. For me,
I'm going to read the
villain.
book. I'm going to read the book.
I had a villain. I had a villain angle because
He
What
was
he did
becoming
to
worse
Zen-
and worse towards the end.
from
Yeah.
what he did to Zendaya,
Yeah.
and then he moves on to look, we're going over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he was turning.
So
into-
did you see how he said to her? Like he didn't even he said, that's why, you know what? Paul Atreides, he's Jamaican. He's Jamaican. He looked at Florence Pugh, he's like, hey yo, come here.
Oh,
You know what's
God.
crazy, guys? Like, obviously, I know it's coming, but it's still so shocking. And the way, and also, by the way, did you see the smash cut from obviously Florence Pugh to Zendaya? And you see Zendaya go,
yeah, Zendaya.
She's like-
Right.
Bro,
she's like,
yeah. You know
She's
what?
going crazy.
What made it a little bit worse? I think I felt so sorry for her, but then the little sprinkles of allow her, man. Every time she tried to pipe up, someone pulled her down.
Oh, hey, listen. When she was walking through all those people and Josh Morris said, "Get your
Bro, she's like, yeah.
yeah, she was gone. She disappeared.
I was like, allow her, man. Let her talk.
But guys, that final scene, man. The
Before the final scene,
gone.
the other fight scenes though,
Yeah.
I felt like Arrakis was its own character. The use of the sand,
Yeah.
them hiding, like you could feel the advantage
Yes.
Yeah.
that these lot have when you fight.
just hiding.
When
in
they
the
pop out the sand and
Oh.
it was.
And
yeah.
that set piece with them trying to use a rocket launcher to take out the ornithopter, that's one of the best set pieces. That's up there. There's like 4 set pieces in this film that are up there and like the best set piece in the
I'm
last
telling you,
film.
that third act, bro. That third, I need to watch it again though because I never saw it
So,
properly.
did it?
Yeah,
No, did it?
IMAX. It has to be
Yeah.
IMAX. It has to be.
IMAX.
But can we talk about it, please?
But
Listen.
I know, bro,
Please.
we're gonna get to
We've
it.
got
we got
time.
time. Come on, let him
But
let
go
him
on
go.
quickly. Go on.
But just a scene of him trying to run like to the next leg of the thing of the sand the sand
Oh,
tornado.
yeah,
The arm
yeah,
thing, innit?
Yeah. And then you see, because you've never seen that before. Like he has to try and get to the next thing, and then obviously he's complete timed it wrong,
Yeah.
and he just about gets to it.
Yeah.
And then you see Zendaya, like she's literally Shawnee's about to die in it. She's about to get like, stabbed by the guy behind it.
Yeah.
She just rocket launches the guy into the thing.
Yeah.
And then I've seen things I've never seen before. There's bombs which are magnets.
Yeah.
That
That's what I'm saying. The imagination of the tech in this is just crazy. And Zendaya, her fights when they started the battle in the end, like her fight scenes, she's rolling
cold.
around,
She's
stabbing
cold,
people,
man.
going
Yeah,
around.
she wasn't
She's
no
cold.
damsel in distress.
Nah.
Yeah.
She wasn't on.
I
She
just-
was-
She was a general, man.
I just love the whole. Obviously, we're gonna get into that right now. But just the way they set up the final kind of battle, what's gonna happen on the ground,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, fantastic. But Mo, let's go, bro.
Listen.
Sorry. See,
Go on.
before that final fight, because of the way the first one ended,
Mm.
I kept thinking, film's gonna end here.
Yeah.
But it just kept going.
Yeah.
And it kept going. I was
Yeah.
like,
Were you okay with that?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, when he went up to the Emperor, Christopher Walken, and he said, listen, he can't fight you, whatever, I'll spare him, I'll marry you, whatever. And then, what's his name, Freud?
Fader.
No, what's his name? And Austin Butler's
Butler.
character.
Yeah,
Fade Rafa.
He's like, what, you want
Fade.
smoke? He's like, I'm here. I'm here for
I'm
you,
here.
brother. Yeah.
You see the whole time he's walking around behind people,
Bro, and that's the
sizing
thing.
them up.
Like, his dad is dying, and he's like, it's cool.
No, his
I'm
uncle.
just, his uncle,
His
sorry.
uncle,
And he's
yeah.
like, I'm just pick my moment. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I'm just stay in the background, whatever. And his moment came, and I was like, here we go. And what I loved about this, no music. All you hear is the sound effects of the punches and the knives.
First of all, you didn't. You need to watch an IMDb. You didn't. I know what you're trying to say, but you didn't. Trust me. When you watch it, you hear the sound.
Like, when I watch this in IMAX, though.
Trust me. You remember me?
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna regret. I promise you.
But bro,
But you see what you said as well. That was brilliant. The way he was lurking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like other characters are talking, but you can see,
See,
them in
The
the
way-
background.
So you've
Well,
always
sure.
got him in the back of your mind thinking, what is he doing? What is he
Because
doing?
the way-
And you know he's sizing
You're
up.
100% right. Because the way he was smiling when he first walks in.
Mm.
Because do you know how cold that was? Obviously, the doors explode in it
Yeah.
for the Emperor's ship, and then all of those all of his guards goes into the sand. None of them come back.
But you know, in fact, in regards to the Emperor as well, you realize the power that the Emperor has. Obviously, I know the Baron sort of kind of brushes on it. The power that the Emperor has, it's not sort of how you say it's
You're omnipresent. Yeah.
It's not omnipresent. It's based on sort of tactical democracy and stuff
alliances,
like that,
yeah.
and alliances as well. Because when they sort of shone light on the other houses,
The other great houses, yeah.
then you realize, okay, he's not as powerful as everybody perceives him to be at first.
Yeah.
So when these great houses not sort of heeding to the call of Paul, he said, we're going to take him to
it's
paradise.
the same with the Baron for me, because when the first movie ended, I was like, oh, this guy's a bad man. And then the second movie is like, he's not really
There's
a bad man, it's
levels.
the Emperor. Like,
There's
yeah,
levels.
yeah,
levels,
there is levels to it. But
Even the Emperor, the way they paint him out to be like like a top warrior,
Yeah.
but he's not.
Yeah.
He's probably just smart with it.
Yeah.
Like you
Even
said,
when he
alliances
said,
and
even when he said,
he's like a placeholder, he's a figure in it. Just that's it. Yeah.
even when they said, when Florence Pugh said, obviously to get rid of Isaac's character, what's his name?
Leto.
Leto, yeah.
Yeah, get rid of him. He loved him as a son, but it was a tactical move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, man. These guys are
Hey.
Yeah, these guys are cold.
Space of Thrones, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hashtag?
Hashtag Space of Thrones. There you go. Let's get it going.
Space of Thrones.
That final fight scene, man. That's when I wanted to get up and fold my arms. And
Stand up, yeah?
yeah, because I was like this, bro. I was like, oh my
The
days,
way
this
it was
is crazy.
shot as well, the sunset.
And the way it was edited.
Everyone was silent in the cinema, like just waiting
Yeah.
to see what's gonna happen. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know like the way this ended. Obviously, it was sort of a cliffhanger with like the houses didn't
Yeah,
accept and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So we're obviously gonna get a third, hopefully.
I
but
love that.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking to myself, I don't know, Paul could die here. Like I in my mind, I don't know how this is gonna end. You know what I
The
mean?
crazy thing, you
That's
know
what makes
how-
it better.
The crazy thing, because I've seen it before and I saw it again, and I saw the sort of the premonition, the foresight of him
Yes.
seeing the fight. Even then, I still was on my edge thinking, oh, is he gonna go? Is he gonna
It's
go?
mad. It's mad, bro.
Crazy,
like,
bro.
And that's the great thing about art and what we do is like I can watch that. I've read the books and I'm still like, oh my god, he's gonna die. You know what I mean? It's
Don't
crazy.
You know, a book has been translated well.
Yes.
Like that.
When you've read it and you're watching it and you're thinking,
Where is it
this
going?
is madness.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Just yeah.
There's too much.
I say that to people about Game of Thrones as well. Just because you've read the book, don't avoid it. You have to.
You have to
Yeah.
watch it.
take every medium as it is.
Yeah.
Kind of thing
Yeah.
nowadays. So.
Nah, that was incredible, man. Incredible movie.
It blew up the whole, like I mentioned, the hand-to-hand combat. It
Yeah.
just took it to a next, and these two performed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So
The choreography, the one what he spins it, he spins.
Yeah.
And as he spins, he's trying to stab him. You know what I mean? And he just moves incredible.
Bro.
Every movement was done on purpose.
Bro, they're on the ground. He's blocking the stab with his foot. Like
Yeah.
he's just doing, like it's crazy.
Can I just give KenKen just a few seconds to sort of talk his talk? So you made a comment in go watch KenKen's review. I think is it non-spoiler review of this. You made a comment that Star Wars need to watch out. Can you elaborate on that, please?
Listen to, so you see that last fight?
Yeah.
Picture that last fight with lightsabers.
Yeah.
They don't work.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
They
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
work. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need to hear the
Yeah.
You see when he lick his chest, he's like,
Yeah.
I was
All
like,
of that.
Yeah.
You see, you can't get that with Star Wars.
Yeah.
You can't. And that's why I keep emphasizing. You see the hand-to-hand combat thing?
Amazing.
you know, this was before Star Wars, though. Just to let you know, this was yeah.
Dune
Yeah, a lot.
inspired
A lot of
Wars.
Star Wars. Obviously, there's spice in Star Wars, and spice. They
No,
took
but I'm
that,
saying the original Dune was before
I know.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
So this was all. Star Wars took a lot from this.
Yeah.
What's the line he says before he's off? What's
May
up?
your knife chip
Hey,
and shatter.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
something
yeah,
about
yeah.
You know what?
Hey, yeah.
Again, this may just be me. After like Paul doing his thing, I kind of wanted Jamis in this, man.
Hey, what? Do you know what? No, never mind.
No,
Keep
no,
going.
no, no.
Because I was gonna say, why was Jamis so?
Because I think he was like a.
I can answer
he's
this.
like a
So-
Because like he
superstar.
even said, Jamis, speak to me or something like
No,
that.
because
at one
Jamis
point.
is like one of the most feared for Daikin. Like obviously, he's one of the most feared warriors of the Fremen, and like he was the head of the Fedaykin.
Yeah, and that was one
I
of the
think they
things
could-
that was one of the things I didn't like in the first movie because he almost like their
was too
fight
easy.
wasn't. Yeah, it was too easy. Paul killed him kind of easy.
Also,
in the
Oh,
first
Batman.
one.
but you have to
Wait,
remember.
was that Jamis?
Yeah,
Jamis,
the
the
black
black
guy.
guy. Yeah.
So what you have to understand is Jamis in that fight. If you rewatch it, he was so taken aback by the fact that he knew what was coming.
Yeah.
Like he literally visibly and audibly reacted to it. Innit? You know what I'm saying?
Saying that now, I think this may be a gripe that I've just found that they should have done better in showing Jamis's actual status better than they did.
Yes,
Yeah.
Fair
I
play.
agree.
Fair
That's why I'm
play.
saying there's subplots in
I
this.
just found out. That
Yeah.
was Jamis.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Like there's subplots in this that could have been fleshed out a little bit more, like the
Yeah.
Josh Brolin thing, the
Yeah.
Jamis thing, and stuff like that. But overall,
Let's go rate.
Brother.
Let's rate.
No.
Let's rate this.
I just want to quickly just talk about the technical aspects.
we have to end this.
I know we have to. This was all filmed with natural light, so all the setups
Oh, wow.
had to be done multiple times because
Abu
of the,
Dhabi, I heard, was one of the
Huh?
places. Abu Dhabi and
Yeah,
Jordan.
yeah,
That's what
and-
they shot.
Oh, really?
apparently Denis he drove people mad. He drove people crazy because they had to do different setups for the same scene because of where the light was.
Oh,
Because
wow.
all he wanted is natural light.
Yeah.
I thought the sound design was outstanding. I thought all the noises of Stigler, you know what I mean, touching his cheek,
Hey,
all that stuff, incredible. Yeah,
That's it.
he's got it.
listen.
Hey,
Yo!
you could be a Fedaykin.
Shout me! Shout me! Come on, man.
That's mad.
Oh,
All
man.
right, lads. Let's rate this movie,
But
man.
j-
No,
just,
wait, quickly
Go on.
before you end it.
We're gonna keep
we're
doing
gonna
this.
keep it going. We're gonna keep it
I
going.
just want to say there's hope. There's 157 houses
Yeah.
in this universe.
What? I
There's
didn't
hope.
realize.
It's not ending.
You know when it's finished.
Listen, but he can't go too long, you know.
No, if it's gonna
Turn
go
it to
long,
a
if it's
series.
gonna long, if it's gonna go
Turn it
long,
to a
he needs to die.
So for me, in regards to books, the next one's gonna be Dune Messiah. It has to be for me.
With
Like,
the daughter, innit?
yeah. So it's got to be that.
Sorry, before we finish. Sorry. So.
What's her name?
The
Anya
daughter.
Taylor-Joy.
Anya Taylor-Joy. So that
Okay.
was the door in the
No, no.
future, yeah?
So
Yeah.
the daughter is
That's been cast already.
is the daughter the true sort of
chosen one.
the chosen one? Yeah.
Because they said there's another.
Don't no.
Yeah.
As hash,
Watch
wink
yourself.
wink.
You better watch your mouth.
Bro. So. Yeah. What's the rating? What's the rating, lads?
Listen, also just a big shout out to Craig Fraser. He did the Batman. He's done what do you call it, Planet of the Apes. Just an incredible cinematographer.
Yeah.
It just this film on every single technical level, outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Just got to shout out everyone who was involved in
This is for me a very, very easy.
Hans
like,
Zimmer as well. Oh.
The Hans Zimmer
Oh,
score.
come on,
yeah,
man.
Nah, it's crazy. But yeah, this for me easy 9 out of 10, man.
Yeah.
Easy 9 out of 10.
Yeah, easy 9 out of 10.
I'm 9.5.
9.5.
Fair
We say
play.
Ken.
I'm a 9.
I'm a 9 as well.
Yeah.
I'm a 9
I'm
as
a
well.
9
But the reason why
because-
it's a 9 is because there's certain editing issues. Because I thought that there's certain things which didn't really line up. Like how did Shawnee get into her ornithopter
Yeah.
to kind of give the, you know what I mean, to give her tears, you know what I mean?
Why is yours a 9, sorry?
Some editing issues because I wanted to see more sand fights as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
But then also it had to end, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear it.
Use
It didn't
breaks
feel
to
like
end it, fam.
it didn't feel like 2 hours and 40
But-
minutes.
Yeah.
People
It
saying,
didn't.
in our screen, people saying, is it over already?
Yeah.
So many people saying that.
I felt like I watched the movie just for 2 hours, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, but what are you saying?
No. I didn't want to end. But then,
You're so happy about this movie, innit?
bro, I said to Hash when we got out, we actually had a conversation and we had to tell each other, just chill, wait till we get into the studio.
Yeah.
Bro, this movie done something where it's almost like it sort of there was set up, and when you lost hope of the payoff, the payoff came.
Yeah.
You know how I walked out the cinema? You know when they walk on the sand?
Hey, the sand dog.
Be careful. Be careful.
You don't want the sand to come, but yeah.
Hey, well, guys, that was our Dune Part 2 review. Shout out to everyone involved. This was incredible. Let us know in the comments what you guys think of this movie. Then make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to KenKen.
Yes.
KenKen Reviews.
Thank you
on
very much.
Also,
everything.
big thank you to KenKen.
Yes,
For the invite,
yes,
bro.
we appreciate
Always
you.
cool.
Socials will be down in the description below for KenKen. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.